Okay, first let's go over some of the basic functions of the tool itself, so we get a little more familiar with what and what it can't do. On the front side, there are two independent rotating discs. The outer one is used for addition and subtraction. The inner one is used for converting wind direction to full value, or like a rosette, 1, 1:30, 2, 3 o'clock. So the direction of the wind, this will help convert it to a full value for your firing solution and using your own dope and whatnot. Basically, you can just do some simple addition and subtraction to start. It's just a basic 15 plus 18. You'd rotate the outer disc. You'd line up 15 on the starting point, which is 0. If you want to add 18, clockwise is more. You see negative and positive. 18, 5, 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, and you drop right down to 33. Benefit of that is you really don't have to really even care what the solution is going to be. You have your starting number, you have your addition number, and it gives you the answer. You don't have to be a math scholar to figure things out. Just kind of follow the process, and it gives you the right answer. Same with subtraction. Something along the lines of 55 minus 23, so 55 under the starting point, minus 5, 10, 15, 20, 1, 2, 3, and we're talking about 32. So once again, you don't have to worry about starting point, what you're subtracting, and what the answer is. And of course, if you want to keep going, let's say 15 plus 18 again. 15 plus 18 is 33. If you want to keep going, you put 33 under there, and 33 plus 15 again is 48. So you can keep going. You just keep resetting the wheel with your last number, and you can keep adding, subtracting as you see fit. So that's useful. When numbers get big, if you're interpolating dope or something like that, and you want to cut it in the middle, and it's 37 plus 46, that's pretty hard under a stressful situation. So you put 37 up there, you would add out to 46, and you would have your total of 80. That's 81, 2, 3. To have a total of 83, you cut that in half. It's 41 and a half, and you can dial and shoot, and you'd be somewhere close. And that's a pretty quick addition of two numbers that are strange, and cut them in half. Also on the front, which is a real benefit, which is really what started the whole genesis of this, is the ability to convert direction of wind into full value, which we all know is hard enough as is, and numbers aren't clean. So with a rosette, so this pretty much limits the need for a calculator or a PDA off the bat. Let's try one at a 13 mile an hour at 1 o'clock. 1 o'clock, you go to the innermost available white spot. You line up 13. Go to the outside, 6.5 miles an hour. Another conversion would be 13 miles an hour at 1:30. Go to 1:30, the innermost spot, line up 13, 10, 11, 12, 13. Go to the outside full value conversion, 9 miles an hour. 13 miles an hour at 2 o'clock. Same thing, find 2 o'clock, 10, 11, 12, 13. Full value conversion, approximately 11 miles an hour. And of course, 13 miles an hour at 3 o'clock is a full value wind. It's still 13. So you can convert any wind. This chart goes up to 50. Of course, it doesn't matter if it's kilometers or miles an hour or meters a second, whatever you want to do. That would enable you to convert any wind, of course, on the right side. But sometimes confusion in training that even though wind is kind of behind you, it still counts as a right wind. So it'll be the same thing if you have a wind from 4 o'clock. You have a 5 mile an hour wind from 4:30. You put 5 miles an hour right on the 4:30 line, converts to 3.5 miles an hour, 4 miles an hour.